Am I your mate?
Calm down, calm down.
Am I this small girl from the village? I brought this girl from the village. Very small girls. Look at her now. Look at her.
Look at who is talking.
Calm down. Calm down.
Try it again. This is why you showed me pillow because that's exactly what you were doing to me at home.
Calm down.
I couldn't take it anymore.
Calm down.
You're mad. You're mad.
Calm down. We're still dealing with the issue of single parenting and how it affects us today. With me, I have Mr. and Mrs. Ortega. Mrs. Ortega left her home about 6 months ago and left her little daughter for her husband. Today, we want to find out why she did it and what is happening with her. How did she come to that decision so that we can find a way forward? My team members were able to track her down and she's with us here today. Welcome, madam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So you can even come here. Abi.
Oh, you started showing yourself again. The same attitude, character that made me left your house. This is the same thing that made me leave. You can't even hold yourself for one beat.
Can you imagine?
You want to show yourself in the presence of...
Can you hear this?
This is calm down. You think I'll take it again from you?
Calm down.
Are you sick?
I threw her. You see what she did?
This is why I left your house. You're not even ashamed of yourself.
Anita is there. She threw it at her daughter. She threw it at her daughter.
Calm down,
Baby,
calm down.
are you okay?
Madman.
The thing did not eat you, right?
If you're eating up with inferiority complex, go and do
You saw that, right?
Calm
That's
down.
how she does.
Calm
That's a general
I
character.
give everything to make you happy. I give you everything. You ask for 1 meat, I give you 2 meats, and you're not satisfied with that.
Am I your mate?
Calm down, calm down.
Am I this small girl from the village? I brought this girl from the village. Very small girls. Look at her now. Look at her.
Look at who is talking.
Calm down. Calm down.
Try it again. This is why you showed me pillow because that's exactly what you were doing to me at home.
Calm down.
I couldn't take it anymore.
Calm down.
You're mad. You're mad.
Calm down.
It's possible that you still take it. I can't take it any longer.
Calm down. It's okay. Calm down.
I don't even know what I'm doing with it at the first place.
Calm down, madam.
Baby.
Calm down, madam.
How dare I throw at my daughter? She's throwing at my daughter. She's not throwing at me. Baby, she's throwing at my daughter.
Calm down, sir.
Calm down.
Calm down.
That's the reason why I left you.
Calm down.
She's throwing at my daughter.
Sweetheart, you are not even listening to me.
Oh no, this
You are not listening to me. You are not listening to me.
me.
It's okay. Take a minute. Please, sir, calm down. Your daughter is here. We cannot be doing this in her presence.
Sorry. Sorry, my.
We can't be doing this in her presence, please.
Sorry.
Please. Madam, please, let's calm down.
Sorry, honey, okay?
Okay?
Everything's fine, okay?
Let's calm down.
Everything's fine, honey. She's not your mom. Everything's fine.
Don't say that, sir. Don't say that. Calm down. Calm down. I know you are angry. You know this is not good. Your daughter is here.
Sorry, baby.
It's not good to have
She's
her
used to her now. She knows
like
that.
It's not a good way to
She's
raise
used
a
to her
child.
very well.
Okay, calm down. Okay.
I'm sorry, baby.
So, madam, tell me.
Sorry.
Calm down and tell me. Now, don't talk to him. Talk to me. What exactly made you leave?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me over. I have been looking for how to express what I've been going through for years. But it's just that I decided to carry it all alone. Even the society does not even know what I'm going through. But I just kept it within myself. And in fact, I am so happy to be here to pour them out today. You know what happened first? I've been taking care of the home, taking care of him and everything. He asked me sometimes, if you tell him he will first of all tell you that this is what he wants. And you will do it, he's not satisfied. Okay. You will do another thing, he's not satisfied. Okay, we grew from eating one meat, and I decided to increase 2 meats because fine, he provides those things. I give him 2 meats. Each time I give him saving food, he complain that this meat. Why did I give him this kind of meat? Why did I do this kind of thing? He will ask me to do this, and I will do it. It's a problem.
You do it
as if he's no longer interested in the marriage. So and if I complain, if I try to okay, let me air my own view about me too. I'm your wife. Let me say the way it's supposed to be. The next thing start hitting me. It's not supposed to be that. I've been enjoying this. Even our neighbors know. I had to for how long? I'm growing up. I have a child I'm training up, and I wouldn't want my child to see my husband beating me. I had to say, okay, I got it. I didn't want to tell her. He traveled for 6 months. 2 days I found out he was coming back. So what I did was to leave. If not, if I wanted to punish my daughter, I would have left earlier when he traveled. But I decided to, okay, 2 days, fine. I talked to the security man. Let me leave this child with you because his dad will soon be on his way back. I left. So that I don't want him to meet me and start beating.
Okay, let's take a minute here. Before we go further, let's excuse Onome so that she's not here to witness what we're about to discuss. Sweetheart, wait for me outside, okay?
You'll be okay, right?
Wait for me outside.
Sweetheart, I'll be back, okay? I'll be there soon. Sorry, darling.
Love you, baby.
Before being a wife, your first responsibility is to your child. if you feel you're in an environment that your life is threatened, you shouldn't leave her in that kind of environment. The worst part was leaving her with that security man. What if he molested her? What if he did something bad to her?
Tell her. Let her know. Onome is my joy. Why will you leave my daughter at home with the security man? Do you know, this society of these days, can you just leave somebody with security man? Is this 21st century? She left Onome alone at home. Onome.
To run away from our problems doesn't solve it. It's there. It's like a wound. If you cover it with bandages or you put makeup over it, it is still there. Until it is treated, it will continue to hurt you. Now, it is the first time we're establishing the fact that you have been in an abusive marriage. You are not happy with your husband. He hates you. Now, let us try to see how we can deal with that situation for the sake of your daughter. You know, children that are left alone with single parents do not grow up, you know, easily and well like others. There's a reason why God made it important for a man and a woman to be involved in giving birth to a child and caring for a child. And she is even a girl. If there's anybody she should even be with, it's you. And so leaving her was the wrongest thing that you have done.
Yes, ma.
Yes.
You're right. But I had no choice not to go. I had no choice. Oh, you were not there. You would have seen what this man was doing to me.
I understand.
You would have seen it. I love my daughter so much, which he knows that. But doing that was not what I bargained for in the marriage.
For now, it's okay for you to stay where you are until we are able to make peace. Now, what we need to establish is how we are going to be doing it so that your daughter does not feel your absence. And how things can get better.
I wish my mommy and daddy would stop fighting.
I know you are also angry, you know, and I know where you're coming from. But the truth is this. The issue is your marriage. The fundamental, the basis for your marriage is something wrong. And if you hit your wife, it puts her in a very difficult position. Whatever it is that might be causing you to get upset, the best way to deal with it is to communicate. Now, we're going to take anger management classes together. We're going to deal with the issues. Because you see, if you love your child, you know that there's no other woman that can take care of her than her own mother. Better than her own real mother. You know how it's not been easy for you. Besides, your wife still loves you.
No,
she does.
No.
She does. You know, even when she went away, she has not been with anybody else.
How am I so sure of that?
That has been your problem.
She's.
I'm not even surprised that you can say that.
Can you imagine? She's still.
Problem.
See, ma, I have things inside me I would like to say too. She has been talking since.
Calm down. Calm down. You know, those issues are the issues that we're going to be dealing with in therapy. We're going to take the next 12 weeks to start intensive therapy sessions. We're going to be talking a lot, meeting weekly, at least 2-3 hours every week. If we can do it once or twice, I'll make out the time, and then the rest of my team will also assist so that we can deal with these issues one by one. But now, what we must establish here is the interest of Onome. At least, she is somebody that both of you have created together and both of you love. For her, you have to forgive yourselves and find a way around this. It's not healthy for a child to grow up watching her parents like this. What you just displayed here now is really wrong. You should never resolve your conflict or quarrel like that in the presence of your child. Everything you are doing, she's photocopying. And tomorrow, that is the exact same way she's going to handle her own marriage. So we need to be careful. I know that the both of you love your daughter. And I know that there has been a lot of misunderstandings. But we now need to find a way around it. You know, we need to start one by one by apologizing to each other. First of all, madam, because you are wife, you will be the one to apologize for even leaving. Traditionally, you are supposed to inform elders of the family, tell his people, you know, talk to your pastors, let them know what you are going through first. And then even when you want to leave, you don't go and stay with a friend. The first place you should go is a relative of your husband, so that they know that you are still within the family, that you have not gone after any other man. That person can vouch for you. So you don't even leave and go to your own people or your friends. You go to his own people so that they can say, okay, she has been with us for this period of time and we can find a way around it. So we'll start by that. You need to apologize to him. Then he will also apologize to you for hitting you, sir. There is no excuse, no reason why you should raise your hands and touch your wife. Whatever it is, the worst that can happen is you walk away. But whichever marriage brings you down to the point that you are now having to beat a woman up, it's not healthy.
I love you.
I'm sorry again.
You caused it all. With all the beatings, all the things you said to me.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry again.
Thank you.
I promise I'll make it work, okay? Sorry.
Promise too.
I'm very sorry.
Oh well. There's always a way around it. For as long as God exists, there's always hope. We would definitely conquer at the end of the day.